Hey, I wanted to go ahead and talk about one of my all-time favorite companies, which is United Technologies. It's basically this big conglomerate that has military elevators. We'll get into it. It's one of my all-time favorite stocks and companies. I think they're positioned well. I don't think they're really ever going to go bankrupt or anything. I think that they are just so massive and the barriers to entry are so high that they'll be um, set for the future, right? I think that they will become similar to Amazon and stuff like that. So here's my portfolio, how it did this week. I did well. Um, Centerpoint was down 2%. Not happy about that. Um, but the week view, we're still up, and there's going to be ups and downs. So I'm expecting it to go back up. I'm going to hold on to it still. Um, so here we have United Technologies. So yeah, they have HVAC, aerospace and military, elevators. Within their military, I know that they do a lot of the missile guiding stuff. They do a lot of the software um, stuff for the military, and the military will never get cut. The funding will never get cut. They're positioned very well. Their dividend is a little low for my taste. It's 2%. And I think that's actually just because the stock is a little overpriced right now. I would still go ahead and buy it if you're looking into it, but I think it is just slightly overpriced, and I'll go ahead and show you why the dividend yield chart. So first, the scorecard. So they have a 40% payout ratio, which is perfect. I like seeing that. It's not too low, it's not too high. They're reinvesting 60% back to the business so they can grow it. They've been growing dividends for 26 years, a 5% growth rate. It just everything looks great. So we'll look at the dividend growth. 26 years they've been growing dividends, and wow, look at that. That looks great. I just have no complaints with their dividends, right? Even though it is only 2%, it's just consistent, right? And then we'll look at the dividend yield. So here's the problem. So right now we're at a 2% dividend. The 4-year average is 2.5, and it spikes up here to almost 3 at some points. And yeah, almost 3, and then it comes back down here, drops to below 2, and then it seems to rise, right? So we're seeing that pattern over and over again. So I have a funny feeling that the stock price is going to drop because we're getting real close to the 2% mark. I'll go ahead and look at the advanced chart here with you guys. So we have a rune and MACD, and we're seeing a little bit of forward momentum, short-term momentum. It looks as though it's going to go up, and both my indicators are telling me that it's still going to go up. I don't think it's going to go down anytime soon, but I'm going to go ahead and hold off on this one, and that's what I recommend you guys to hold off on this because I think the dividend is just too low. If we were up at around, 2.4, if we were around 2.4 or 2.5, I would say like it's a steal. We should buy it now, but I think it's a little overpriced based on the dividend chart. There is some forward momentum right now, but it would if the indicators do just reverse tomorrow, and it just starts plummeting, it's going to be a while until you get your money back out of it. But overall, United Technologies is one of my favorite companies. They're one that I regularly invest in. I have them in both my portfolios. I'll go ahead and show you it in this one. I think United Technologies is always a good buy, no matter when you buy it. Really, it's just every chart it seems like is green. It's a great buy. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. UTX, it's another stock that I recommend, and look into it. Have a good one, guys. See you later.